Hey everyone, Honest Stewie here. Hopefully everyone's doing okay. And I figured I'm going to do a review on a movie called Heart Eyes. And I just watched it a week ago with the missus on Valentine's Day, which was the best day to watch it as well. And I'm just going to straight up say it was a good movie. And I'm going to get into why I like the movie, and I'm going to get into little bits I didn't like about it. I say didn't like, I wasn't too bothered by it, but I was more disappointed, so to speak. But that's near the end of the movie, and I'll let you know when I get into that because it'll be spoiler territory. There we go, I said the word. That I'll let you know near the end of the video. I'll say spoiler warning, I always do. I won't spoil anything now. I'll just go over the basics, what I liked about it, and kind of why it's actually a good movie. The trailers do it no justice because the trailers make it look like a goofy sort of emoji-ish movie. It's not. It's actually quite good. So I'll start off straight away. It opens up with a wedding, which fits the movie. And anyway, these two people have a wedding, and it's quite funny because it's quite cheesy and really bad, but good. And anyway, he proposed to her, puts the ring on her, and they go to kiss, and then he gets a phone call, and they have to do it all again because the camera guy messed up. So it's daft things like that, and then obviously the killer comes, kills them. I won't go over the deaths, so I'll let you be surprised by them. But it's goofy, but it's quite grim, quite brutal as well, because some of the deaths start especially at the beginning. There's one certain death, well, there's two actually. That's quite grim, and near the end it's grim, but it's goofy grim. It's goofiness. So yeah, let's get into the main character here. So there's two main characters, and I'll just let you know the killer's motives real quick. Just basic, what everyone knows. He's called the Heart Eyes Killer. So what he does is he only kills couples. I say he, could be a she, we don't know yet. That's the whole thing with him. We don't know who it is. He, she, they even saying it could be a she, we don't know. But the go over only kills couples on Valentine's Day, but the full day goes out and just kills couples. We don't know why, we don't know the motives, we just know everything he uses is heart themed as well. Like there's the beginning where the woman gets a knife, the security guard gets a knife in him, and it's got a little heart in the knife, like the heart cut out of it, so it's quite good. And the mask with the heart eyes, so it does make sense. It's not just there because, like the emoji. I thought it was going to be something about the emoji, but it's not. It's not even mentioned or in the movie, which is good. So the main character works at this fashion industry, and she recently split up with a partner, and she hasn't got over it. She's currently stalking him on Facebook, Instagram, looking at his missus. Clearly he broke up with her. She's not over it. She fell hard for him. He obviously wasn't feeling it how she was, and so she's in the business. She's worried she's going to lose her job, and it looks like things are just going quite rubbish for her. So she does a montage thing, like an advertisement, those cheesy advertisement things for, I think it's for perfume. And one moment, I'm back. Gosh, I've been so like claggy. I've had to cough big time, so I'm okay. I'm fine. I'll get into what I was doing. So what it was is she works in the fashion industry, and she's gonna, not a fashion industry, but it's like a I don't know what it is she sells. I can't quite remember. I think it's like perfume or something. It's something she's selling, and it's a good advert. And previously, before she went into the meeting, when she was worried about losing her job, talking to a friend. I like a friend, by the way. Don't know. She just sounds like, if you played Watch Dogs Legion, she sounds like every character out of that. But she talks to a friend, and that's when she worries about the job. And then she meets our other main protagonist. And I was quite hyped when I seen him because he's been in. Well, I was hyped and worried because the intro happened, so I knew it wasn't going to be bad. But I was worried that it was going to maybe be bad, like end up being a bit of a mess. It wasn't. I'm happy to say, very happy to say, because I like Thanksgiving. I like these themes, so I was hoping this was going to be another Valentine's theme. It really is, yeah. And that's the thing I'm going to get into real quick. The movie's very self-aware. It knows what it is. It knows it's goofy and cheesy, and it really leans on that, and that's what works with a movie very well. It's just it's really good that way. Like the humour lands, the jokes land. I was a bit worried going into it to start with. I thought, oh, you know, I'm quite. I will watch a daft slasher. I love a slasher, and this is like Scream mixed with a rom-com, which is the best way to describe it. So when I saw this guy who's been in previous horror movies, he was in The Bye Bye Man. That was bad. Concept, good. Execution, rubbish. Boring, snooze fest. So I was worried this was going to be, you know, a bit same. That wasn't at all. He was minting it. He was Casanova. My God, he was smooth. Wow. This woman, right? Bearing in mind, like I said, she's just broke up with a partner. She is over love. She is done with it. She is in a mindset of it'll go wrong anyway, even if I do like the guy. He manages to not only while we're in the restaurant with the coffee, he then goes into a meeting, not threatens a job, but in her mind, because he appears, it turns out he's really high up in the business she works for, which is quite cool. And he's there for one day. He's going back to his best friend's wedding afterwards. He's going to take the next flight in the morning. So he's only there one night. And she is, sorry about this, she is, like I say, over it. And he pretty much gets a date out of her. It's a business meeting, granted. But he gets her to go to a restaurant. She's all dolled up. She looks really nice. And he looks smart anyway. He looks good anyway. And sits down and has a chat with her. And it's just like, I believe it. It's not just done because he's a hunk. He generally, like, was really smooth. He was smooth. You know, and she, in the restaurant, goes in on him. I mean, she, not really on him, more on the, you know, the stereotypical, oh, there's no happy endings and all this fairy tale stuff, so that, you know, that sour, she's sour. Rightfully so. You know, he called her there and he's bringing back a lot of memories and, you know, bring back, it's raw. You know, it's raw, it's just happened. So what happens is, they have an argument, he's like, right, I'm done. He's nice about it still, he's still really chill about it. He does, excuse me. See, that's what keeps happening. It's like, I get coughs and it's like, yeah, I won't go into detail, but it's not very nice. And it's not a chesty cough or anything, it's weird. But anyway, as I was saying about the movie, he pretty much, like, is outside and he's like, right, I'm just going to get a newborn. You know, I think you're done tonight, but I'll drop you off. Because he's a nice guy. And all of a sudden she sees her ex and she grabs him and kisses him. And it's quite a good kiss, to be honest with you. The way it's shot, the way it's done. And he's surprised, and then she, obviously he notices it's to make him jealous, so he rolls with it. He goes, yeah, it's, you know, we're together, with this, with that. And anyway, they get in the taxi and they go, and it turns out that this isn't a spoiler because you see it, but yeah, the killer goes after couples. So bear this in mind that they've just kissed. Obviously the killer's seen them kiss. So he's now like, right, you're mine. So anyway, movie plays out and the rest is pretty much, it says itself really. It's great. It's really good. And yeah, there is one thing I am going to say that's quite funny. She locks herself out the house. And he says, oh, I'll break in, and, you know, the macho bit, oh, I can get that window open. And she's like, no, I'll do it. And he's going, no, you'll cut yourself, I'll do it. And he cuts himself. And it's good. And there is little bits, like at the beginning, where the humour lands, because it's like, the killer's going after them, thinking they're a couple. Literally, what anyone would say, but the one-liners work. Like, she actually turns and goes, we're not a couple. We only go after couples. Why are you doing this to us? And it just works so well. The humour lands so well. It's really good to be. So yeah, that's the movie really. So I'm going to, out of 10, you know what? I'll give it a 9. Only because the ending was a bit rough. Now, I'm going to not delve into spoilers just yet. I'm going to just let you know that the gore in it's really good, it's goofy. And if you haven't seen it, go and watch it. Straight up, like, just watch it, it's mint. It's very cheesy and it fits Valentine's Day. There's actually a bit where it zooms out in the heart. Like, heart shapes is everywhere. Like, there's a knife at the beginning, I think I mentioned it. It's got the heart cut out in it, and you know, he's good. Now, I'm going to get into spoiler territory now. So if you don't want any spoilers, if you haven't seen it, if you don't want to hear my opinion on the ending, end the video now. And before you end the video, before I get into spoilers, please subscribe, because my subscribe count has gone up, and I would like it if you subscribe. I'd appreciate it very much, just because I like doing this. It's my passion, my hobby, and like I say, I'm going to keep it consistent and keep doing videos. So thank you very much if you're leaving now. Spoiler in 3, 2, 1. Spoiler territory, and they're drilling, which is quite fitting for it. So, spoiler territory, right? Because I have to go over this. Right, so we start with... Ooh, a spoiler to start with first. Yeah, right, first things first, I'll go with the actor. Really likes Scream, and he wants to make, the director, wants to make his own Scream movie. And that's pretty much what this is. It's a rom-com with Scream. And there's a certain bit on a Ferris wheel where they're fighting on there. It's mint scene, and she absolutely launches him off, and he's a bit of an idiot, the killer. He stumbles around a lot, and he's very fumbly. You know, he's very, like, he shoots the girl at the beginning, it hits a leg with a crossbow. He misses so many shots. Whether it's on purpose, because as we're going to find out, as I'm going to tell you, the whole motive behind the killer is weak. Let's just say it's disappointing. It's good that they didn't go stereotypical, but I'd rather them have done that than what they did. What they did felt just, I don't know, just weird. So anyway, it goes to the end, and he gets kidnapped. And it's you know, they're in like a church thing, and it's got the Cupid guy there with a sword. I forgot his name, please excuse me. Anyway, turns out there's 3 of them. 3 killers. What movie did have 3 killers in it? Oh, The Last Scream, right. So it's done that. Not mad with it. Not mad. What I am mad with, why was there 3? One thing is, that random person, because of the cinema bit, you know what I mean if you've seen it, kills him, goes into like the church mode, that'll do, and the grand reveal is, oh, it's has this video stopped and restarted? Oh no, it hasn't. It's not. It's the timer thing. I was thinking this video stopped and restarted itself here. No, it hasn't. So as I was saying, they're there, and it turns out that there's only 2 killers technically, because they said they had a brainwashed, like, culty fan who just liked them, and that's all he was. I didn't like that. And I didn't like the fact that it was 2 people together. That kind of went against, like, the whole theme of it, didn't it? Because it was the fact it was just a kink, because that's what it was. It was a kink that it turned them on, and it was a kink that it sort of took me out of the movie a bit. Like, I was quite ready for, like, my opinion, I think it would have been better if they went down the route of, even if he was hurt by someone and the last thing she sent him was the heart eye emoji, would have been stupid. And ever since then he's killed couples, and she's got involved too because she loves doing it. Similar thing, but it just would have been better than saying, oh, you know, it's a kink. But anyway, I didn't mind it, and it was all right. But that was the only bit why I got a point off, because at least with Thanksgiving, you buy the guy doing it. You know, you understand. You know, most of his lover died in that mall incident. There's nothing that ties in with the movie with them. It's just, oh, it's a kink. It gets mentioned earlier on about kinks and fetishes and stuff like that, but it's just throwaway comments. Whereas the ending of it, it's like something should have tied in with the movie. It should have been somebody, not just who popped up in the movie, because he does and the woman does, but it should have been, like the third one, I don't even know why he was even there. Like it was just there for, oh my god, there's more than one, which you knew anyway. So that I get into, it was bad. But the deaths, very satisfying. The deaths were satisfying because there's literally a bit where, oh, what is it? Oh yeah, the main killer guy. We say the main killer, they're both killed, but he's the main one who killed the one at the beginning with the arrows. He says, as she goes, oh, go and kill her, and he goes, oh yes, mammy. Like that type of stuff. That's just, come on. But anyway, to do that, there's a very grim, I'm just going to say the deaths real quick, because I think it's grim as. There's the candle wax death. That is grim. And the funny death, that was grim, but quite funny was her death when she had her head on the thing and it was like dangling. I thought it was quite like, it was brutal, but it was like her head came off, fell on her lap, and it's like very sort of cheesy, like 80s death, you know, like that type of, like Scream. I really did enjoy it, and you could see he had a passion behind it, the director. And you could see that I think nowadays, trailers are garbage. You can't go off a trailer because it'll either lie to you, get you tricked into going into a good movie, thinking it was going to be amazing and it's crap, or it'll say it's a rubbish movie, it's going to be cheesy and stupid, and it's actually amazing. This trailer for this, I knew it wasn't going to be by the director, and I knew that it wasn't going to be bad. But you can't help but think, I knew it was either going to be really bad that I was going to enjoy it. This is self-aware though. Like, I'll let you know, it's a very self-aware movie. It knows. It has the cheesy romantic music every time it zooms out. Any cuts that zoom into them, it's little heart eye things. It's all sorts. It's mint. And to be honest, the chemistry between the two main people works really well. I'm buying them as a couple. Like, it slowly builds the relationship, and you realise you're actually watching a romantic movie. You're watching a rom-com. Yeah, you've got the deaths, you've got the killer, but really it's a rom-com. And it's really good. Also, the death in the police station with the flag was very satisfying. That was mint, because I wanted her to impale someone with the flag, and when she just put it down, I was like, oh, come on. And then he does, oh, so good, honestly. A few plot holes, obviously her being a cop as well, the other killer. Like, you know, a couple of things. Makes sense why she covered it up. But yeah, and then the new segments were pretty entertaining, they were funny. And like I say, the movie was great. I really enjoyed the movie. And I would recommend watching it. Hold out for next Valentine's Day, have a nice romantic date with someone. First date will do. Actually, it would work as a first date movie, because the chemistry between them two, my God. Like I say, he's Casanova. He is Casanova. He won her over. She was done with love. And I'm buying this properly, not just because it's a movie and it's script. Everything he did and said. She actually goes after him at the end. So it's another role on that, because usually it's the guy, the girl will get kidnapped and he's like, oh crap, I've got to go and save her. No, he gets kidnapped. He's the damsel in distress. And he's still, like, he still kicks ass. No, she actually whoops ass at the end. And it's mint, it's really good. I say watch it. I was waiting for a little twist of another Heart Eyes there. Another one. It's a very open ending. Doesn't show anything. The after credits is a bit goofy. I wasn't too keen on it. It sort of showed like it was going to link up to a second one, but it chickened out a bit. It's very open ending. They could do like a cult thing, and I'd be game for it. I'd watch it again. Like I say, I'm going to rewatch it as well next year. Just like Thanksgiving, I'm going to rewatch Thanksgiving again, because that was mint. And like I say, again, thank you for sticking around this long in the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thanks very much. And if you want to watch the movie, it'll be on Paramount Plus on Amazon Prime. It'll be on there soon, because that's what I will quickly, before I end the video, let you know that I was like, oh damn, it's worth watching at the movies though. But I was like, damn, I could have watched this for free at home. Like, it's going to come out in Prime soon. But nah, it was worth supporting and paying them. So yeah, like I say, if you haven't, check it out. you know, go and watch it, have a good time, bring your missus, you'll enjoy it, she'll enjoy it too, to be honest with you. Alright, see you in the next video, bye for now.